the FA Cup again. We know what it can do for clubs like Lincoln City, and this weekend sees you come up against a decent opposition despite being in the same league.
A very good opposition, yeah. I think obviously when they got the group together, would have been summer transfer window 17, and certainly they had aspirations at that time to get into the Championship. So we spent a lot of money in that period and brought together a really good group of players. Obviously last season didn't go as well as they would have liked, and they had a difficult start to this season, but they've got some really good players, and under Keith Curl they've got a renewed confidence, found a way of playing that suits the group, and I think 6 wins out of the last 7 says everything that Northampton are capable of.
Neil Eardley and Michael Boswick, what are they looking like for the weekend?
Yeah, we're hoping that they'll be available to us. We'll have to see what the next 24 hours brings, but certainly we're hopeful that both players will be available to us. And now, obviously, with the Yeovil game being called off, we potentially have a 2-week window after that. So it means that we can be quite aggressive with our selection.
I know last week when you said about Michael O'Connor and he had an injection before the game to make sure he could play, where's the balance between having that injection to get him through that game but also thinking about his long-term future and his long-term prospects in terms of his injury and rehab and fitness?
Sure, it's really simple for us. It's always player-centred and always player first. We'd never just give a player an injection just to get them through a game. There's a lot of injections that you can have to reduce inflammation and swelling, and also injections that you can have to strengthen ligaments and tendons. So any injections that we do, they're not just pain-killing injections. It's always with the player's best interests at heart, and certainly for Michael, he's had 2 or 3 injuries on his knee, so it's just about trying to give him the very best help that we can, and that's both a short-term plan and a long-term plan. But he's done very well to get through the games he has in this period, and hopefully now we'll come out the other side stronger.
And how much do you have to trust your players as well to be telling you how bad an injury might feel? Because they don't want to miss games, especially when you're top of the league or when you're going into an FA Cup tie, do they?
No, I think you're right. I think you have to know your players, because you've got some that are a little bit more precious than others that maybe always want to feel 100% to play. And then you've got others that will just play regardless. So you've got to try to know your players. We work really hard on trying to get the necessary data, and I think it's all about trying to get these objective and also subjective measures from the players, and that's what we always try to do, and we try to put all of that data together to make intelligent decisions about team selection.